Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also tuning in worldwide, thanks to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could join us as well. This is part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD, and today we're talking about Medicare. October the 15th marks the start of the Medicare annual enrollment period. And, of course, with cost of everything being top of mind, it's important more than ever, I think, for older adults in particular to make sure that they're making Medicare decisions that are cost-effective and also best for them. Here to talk to us about this year's annual enrollment period, as well as what you need to know, we're excited to welcome Bob O'Connor to our program today. Bob is the Vice President at Aetna Medicare, a CVS health company. We're going to talk to Bob not only about what you guys need to know about the deadline, but also where you guys can go for more information and resources as well. Bob, thank you again for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Hey, Cyrus, really appreciate you having me on today.
Well, this is an important topic, I think, not only for our radio audience here, Bob, but I think for all of us as we're kind of thinking about this year and deadlines and what we need to know. What should seniors in particular, Bob, know about this year's enrollment period for Medicare?
Yeah, so I think there's some important changes for this year that people should be thinking about. The first step is to take a look and understand what you have right now. What is your current premium? What are your current copays? What's your current network? And then as you look at new opportunities, you think about what doctors you might go see, what hospitals you might see, and also what your prescription drugs that you're on. Those change a lot year over year. In fact, at Aetna, we took nearly 300 commonly used medications, and we dropped the copays on them, went from $100 or $45 down to zero or just a couple of dollars. These different drug lists change every year, and that's a big deal because nearly 80% of seniors are on 2 or more medications.
Bob, you bring up a really good point, and I've been going through this with my mother, and that is the fact that a lot of times people will say, well, I already have coverage. Why do I need to look? But as you mentioned, things definitely do change. So given that fact, and the fact, of course, as I mentioned in the intro, the cost of things, of course, are definitely going up. Is that one of the main reasons why that seniors should make sure they're getting the most out of the plans that they have?
Yeah, it really is. Particularly if you've been on the same plan for a few years, you really owe it to yourself to check out what might be there. I was talking to an agent over the weekend, and he was meeting with a couple, and they were on a kind of a plan that they'd been around for a while. They were paying hundreds of dollars a monthly premium and not really getting a lot of extra stuff. And between the extra things that were covered and the savings in the premium, he was saving that household nearly $1,000. And so, everybody's situation's different. Everybody's savings is different. But, who couldn't use an extra $1,000 a month?
Oh, yeah, that is so true for sure. So with that being said then, Bob, and you kind of led into this, are there any benefits available then, especially this year, that can help people save money as they're thinking about their plans and thinking about their cost?
Yeah, there are. Yeah, so there's coverage on a lot of the plans for things like eyewear, dental, covering things like crowns and fillings and root canals and even implants. And then there's some really innovative benefits that are starting to come out this year. We have plans that will help cover utilities. We all know how energy costs have been going up, and so a little bit of help to pay for your electric bill or your internet, can really make the difference in somebody's budget. And, good food is good medicine, and understanding that we have programs that now help people afford healthy foods. And so it's a card that you take in your local grocery store, and we all know that good food's expensive. So it'll, take the bite out of that and help cover fruits, vegetables, pantry staples, and even meats and other proteins. So, lots of good support there. There's things that people are struggling to pay for right now that these programs can help them pay for. And so, really, it would really benefit people to take a look at what's available and give themselves an insurance checkup, just like to get a medical checkup every once in a while.
Yeah, such a great point. Such great information, Bob. That's why we're glad to have you with us. Again, everyone, Bob O'Connor is our guest, the Vice President of Aetna Medicare, a CVS Health company, helping you guys get ready for this year's annual open enrollment for Medicare. Again, October the 15th starts the open enrollment period for Medicare. A great time for you to be able to look at your current plans, as well as, of course, to think about what may be working best for you. Bob, where can our audience go for more information and resources?
Yeah, so there's lots of good local agents that understand your specific neighborhood and what the networks are and everything, so we recommend finding a local agent. There's also great resources online. Federal government has Medicare.gov, and we ask people check us out at Aetna, not only information about the plans, but also information about some of the other things you should know about Medicare, and that's at AetnaMedicare.com, or you can even give us a call at 844-588-0041. We'll find you a local agent or help you out right over the phone.
All right, Bob. Thank you again. Really appreciate the great work you guys are doing there at Aetna, and looking forward to speaking with you again.
Thanks, Cyrus. Good talking to you.
Hey, same here. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Again, part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD 94.1 FM. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. So let's go make today amazing. Take care.